All right, welcome back. Now, as you see in the title or the thumbnail I want to respond to a comment. A dog lover seriously tried to tried to seriously object to my advice that people should avoid dogs. Just avoid them. I've been saying that ever since I've been on YouTube. Wherever they are, avoid them. Practice cynophobia. Okay? That's the best thing you could do to keep yourself safe and your family safe. If you got a family, do not get a dog as a pet. So I was so surprised by how serious this person is. And it doesn't seem like a kid. It seems like an adult. Just based on how they wrote it, use of punctuation, things like that. Anyway, this person says, I agree that people should have more respect for a dog by not making quick movements. I never said that. I never said that. And I would not say that people should have more respect for dogs by not making quick movements. I don't agree with that. What are you talking about? Okay? Don't do that. Don't put words in my mouth. My advice is to not be around them. So how could I also say that you should have respect for them by not making quick movements? Not reaching over them. I just pointed out that you're at an increased risk when you do that, putting your face in the dog's face, and that they should not be allowing kids to do that, getting them in the habit of doing that. I mean, being around, they shouldn't even be around the dog. Dog shouldn't even be there. But you increase your risk of being attacked when you keep jumping into things' face. But he says, but your narrative that people should avoid dogs at all costs is completely ridiculous. And even more so is everyone in the comments who thinks they're just dirt. That dogs are just dirt. And they are dirt, by the way. So you do realize that a dog acts how it's been raised. Let me stop right there. So, why should I care? Why should we care about? And I don't even believe this. First of all, I don't believe that. They're going to be violent no matter how they're raised. But even if you were correct, why should anybody care? And why should anybody assume that an owner has raised them properly according to y'all's standard? You don't know how anyone has raised their dog. So again, the idea that you should avoid them remains valid. That's the smart thing to do. And here's the usual. If the dog is abused, not socialized, chained up, or traumatized at any point in its life from any owner, it will manifest. Stop. Again, how would anybody know whether or not a dog had anything happen to it in its past? The best thing still to do is avoid, especially, this is even more reason to avoid them. You're reinforcing the idea that you should avoid them. You should avoid them because if they're abused, not socialized, if they're chained up, if they trip over something at any point in their stupid life, worthless life, then they'll just launch random attacks later on in their life. What type of retarded nonsense is that, dude? Do y'all see this? Dog lovers, do y'all see this? You should look at this as an example. This is what happens when y'all try to defend these things. You make yourselves sound crazy. So why do that? Why do? Just stop defending these, trying to defend these things. Or traumatize, let's continue with it. Or traumatize at any point in its life from any owner, it will manifest throughout the dog's life. If a dog has an aggression problem, it's because of something in its past. No, it's not. No, it's not. Both dogs that grow up inside homes attack just like dogs that grow up in the wild, in packs, where they have no owner. All types of dogs attack. What are you talking about? Whether or not they've gone through anything in their past, they come out of the womb displaying aggression. They come out the womb with aggression problems. I've shown the videos. Like, what are you even talking about? You can look them up yourself, and you can find newborn puppies attacking each other, being aggressive. It's a part of their instinct. What are you talking about? Like, how in the world did these people ever get away with talking about a predator like this? That all their aggression comes from something that some human did to them at some point in its past. Get out of here. Or poor training. Again, Lord, these people. How does that sound? How does that make sense, sir or ma'am, whatever you are? You're saying that poor training is the reason why they're aggressive. So why should we assume, why should we go around and assume that all dogs have been trained? Nothing you've said substantiates your argument that we should be surrounding ourselves with dogs. You tried to object to what I said, to my advice, and you haven't done it. Everything you said has reinforced what I said, reinforced my belief that you should avoid them. If they need to be trained so that they won't attack people, then you should avoid those types of creatures. Are you even listening to yourself? Did you read what you wrote before you wrote it? Did you read it when you decided to edit it? Did you try to process what you were saying? You need to do that. Because this sounds crazy. Again, every single thing that you said supports my belief that people should avoid them. Something was done to a stupid mutt 5 years ago. It's going to randomly attack me now because of it? Yeah, you should avoid creatures like that, dude. What are you talking about? Dogs have been domesticated over tens of thousands of years, shaped by the hands of man. They're not wild. They're mutants. Inbred mutants with violence, with aggression problems. That's what they are. That's what they are. Now, I always welcome these dog lovers to make a serious attempt to disagree with anything I say. This is one out of few who tried, and look at how valid his statement was. How valid do you think his statement was? What points did he make do you agree with? You let us know, let me know in the comment section. I even had to pin this because it's like, wow, like, do you or did you read what you said? Did you listen to yourself? And did you think about it? Obviously not. Shout out to all of you able to join me for this live stream. And I hope you can join me on the next as we continue with this crusade.